Well, it's Bren. I'm losing light, so I have to be quick. You can tell the video quality is going down, but it doesn't matter. It's just a blog. This is just a blog. I just finished editing and then kind of like adding to my last video, so I thought, why don't I stick around and just do a general vlog as well? And the most important thing that I have to share is that the book is out. Shunted is out. This is my dad's book that I've been helping him work on for over a year now, and he's been working on it for like 10 years. It's kind of YA sci-fi. It's not too Y of an A though. The characters are like 18, 19, but I enjoyed it as an adult. But yeah, I've done a lot of editing and a lot of just work to get this online. Right now it's just on Amazon. You can find it on Amazon, ebook print. Because though Amazon is somewhat evil, it really is the best place and easiest place to put your book if you're a self-published author. So we got that down. And I'm just really happy that it finally exists. This has been a lot of work and it's exciting. This is just a proof copy. That's why it says not for resale across it. But like the real copies exist. I just don't have one yet. This is the one I've like edited a whole lot and dog-eared all up. But yeah, it's good. It's good. Feels good to have that done, but there are more coming. It's part of a trilogy. So yeah, that's done. It's kind of a boring weekend. That's why I'm having some time to do some blogging today. I was at a funeral this morning though. My best friend Cassie's mother-in-law, and her husband is my friend, his mother. She passed, so did the funeral today. I was there alone at first, and then my friend Brendan showed up, and I was like, oh, thank goodness there's someone else here for me to sit with and hang out with. And we did the lunch-in thing afterwards, too. So it was sad, but, like, good to see my friends, So did that, came home from that, did some editing. I am back on semaglutide. In my last blog, I talked about how my doctor was trying to get it for me and the insurance was having some trouble and I had given up, but I have it now. My endocrinologist, somebody at her office was working hard because I was getting all kinds of texts being like, denied, out of stock, blah, blah, blah. She was trying to find the right combination of like, what dose would my insurance approve that she could actually call in for me? And I ended up getting 1 milligram doses and I got a 3-month supply. So I have to, because with the Wegovy version of it, it's the same thing as Ozempic, but a different version. It all dispenses in 1 dose, and I didn't want to start at 1 milligram. So I had to buy vials and insulin syringes on Amazon and have to dispense the pen into a vial and then just extract the part that I want. But anyway, I started it again this week. It has not been quite as bad as the first time that I went on it last year. The intestinal cramping, not quite as bad, but I also feel like it was only really working for the first couple of days. And then the past few days, I felt myself being like real hungry again and everything, but some mad indigestion. But we're just on the very first little baby dose, the 0.25, so we'll have to see. Plan on keeping going with it, but I'm a little worried about the higher doses and the side effects. But yeah, I do want to lose weight. What else is going on? Ian's got the kids this weekend, so I probably won't see him for a couple of days, but that's pretty normal. He and I are pretty much just friends. But I don't think about dating anymore. I feel like part of the problem is that like I have the traits that women look for in a man, but I don't have the traits that men look for in a woman. And what I mean by that is I am very independent, as you all know, and I always like pay my own way on dates. I don't expect guys to pay for me. I'm not looking for someone to like financially support me in any way or anything. I'm just looking for like an equal partner to go at life with if I'm dating, and as I've said before many times on this channel, I'm also fine being single, but if, I'm looking for someone. But the problem is, I just think that so many men, like, they don't care. Like, there are some men that actually think it's a bad thing to be with a woman who's like independent and has it together and pays for her own stuff. And they actually prefer that a woman relies on them and needs them in that way because all they feel they can bring to the table is to be a provider. So they actually don't like that. But I think there are plenty of men who just don't care either way. It's just not like, oh, you have good credit? Great, bonus. But like, if a woman's hot, he'll date her even if she has terrible credit and no job and tons of debt and lives with her parents. Like, for men, they mostly just care about if you're hot. just, and that's not what I'm bringing to the table. You don't care about my credit score? What do you mean? We were talking today, Brendan asked about, if you had $1 million, what would you do with it? Some question like that. And I was like, I would buy a house that I could foster dogs in. Like, that's what I want to do when I retire, and I can't do that in this condo. And the conversation kind of turned a little bit towards like non-traditional living arrangements. And, Cassie, also huge Golden Girls fan. And we got to talking about how, like, why is it that you really are expected to just live alone as a single person or in a couple? And why don't more people live like the Golden Girls? Like, like in a home with your friends. That would be my ideal situation, honestly. I mean, I don't want it to get too much like reality TV or something, or I don't want there to be a lot of drama. But I think my ideal like retirement would not necessarily be to be settled down with a romantic partner, but I like being alone, but I think it would be cool to live with friends too. I think it would be cool to live in like a Golden Girls type of environment if I just had like some good friends. And you hear about people doing this now every once in a while, people like putting their money together, but like think about it. If you had like 3 really trustworthy friends, the 4 of you could get like so much house with 4 incomes. And then you always have like, you have your own spaces and your separate like rooms and places, but you also have like communal places to congregate and stuff. I don't know. Maybe I'm like glamorizing it. Maybe it would actually be people fighting all of the time. And like, can you really find 3 other people that you like trust to go in on something financially? That's, I think, the scary part. But no, I mean, I don't know. Now I'm babbling and rambling. This will probably be a short blog because I don't really know what else to talk about. I just wanted to come on here and talk about the book because I haven't, made a blog since it's been out. Yeah. Let me know what else you want me to talk about. I'm happy to chat about whatever, but there's really not much going on. Work is going to be really busy till the end of April, and then it will free up. And I'll probably be back and let you know how the semaglutide experience is going for me after a few more weeks. I've maybe already lost 3 pounds, but it's not real weight. I know that it's just like water weight or whatever, but hey, doesn't hurt. Oh my gosh, I just realized that I'm not using my microphone for this video. So if the audio is terrible, I'm sorry. At least it's a short one. All right. I'll keep this one short because if you're watching the last video I posted, it's over an hour. So you're probably sick of hearing my voice. So that's all for today. Say bye, Roscoe. All right, bye.